right. Nothing like a big bore single shot rifle. Remington #1 single shot. Let's put a single shot through it at Mr. Single Gong. Oh man, almost in the center. What a rifle. Smells good. Uh-oh, there's other varmints out here. Whoa, yeah, another Cowboy. Desperados everywhere. There's one right here. Woo! All right. Single shots are nice, but you got to be prepared. There could be other attackers, right? The rolling block. First time we've had one here on the shooting table. And you know, I don't know that I have ever fired one. I don't think I have until this one. So this has been a new experience for me. I've handled them. I've wanted to get a hold of one, just have never been able to do it. And this comes by way of a soldier up at Fort Campbell. Contacted me, said he had this, be glad to lend it to us. So met him up in Clarksville, and this is his. It's a nice rifle. We appreciate him lending this to us, okay? In addition to his, serving the country for us. So this is a Pedersoli, and it's I guess he got it at Cabela's. It's a Pedersoli rolling block, 30-inch, as it says on the side. Okay, and Pedersoli makes some of the really nice reproductions. They do a good job. Any of them I've ever seen. They're some of the I think the best reproductions out there. They usually have really nice wood, really nice finish, fit and finish, and everything. So pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm glad to have it here. And we're going to be firing some of my hand loads, but also mostly some big old 45-70 rounds. This was what I said it was. It was the Remington #1 single shot, but it became known as the rolling block, okay? Because you kind of roll back the block instead of as opposed to a falling block on a Sharps type rifle. They developed this thing around the Civil War time, during the Civil War, various versions of it. There was even a pistol version of it. The receiver and everything looks like you just took that and then put a shorter grip on it, a pistol grip and shorter barrel, and then they expanded it into a rifle. Now, I don't know how long the pistols were actually used. I think they were used some for a while, but you don't see many of those around. I don't think I recall seeing many of those even at gun shows. But lots of rolling blocks. Okay, pretty cool. Now you ask why I have the Sharps on the table, and you've seen this in earlier videos. The Sharps model 18, that's not the 74, that was a later version, and not many of them in this configuration were even made, but Sharps are Sharps, just like rolling blocks are rolling blocks. There were a lot of different configurations of this, a lot of different configurations of the Sharps rifle, the most common being the 1874 Sharps, I guess. And I was reading that they really only made about 14,000 of those, though. For them to be so popular in our minds and in production these days and everything, the Remington rolling block, there were way more of these made. There were over 1 million of these made. As compared with the 74 Sharps, 14,000. I mean, that's like a BB to a basketball. So while you might not see these in your favorite movie, and that's part of the reason, this gun, these Sharps, are featured in so many big movies. You know what, Quigley Down Under, name them. It's just used in a lot of westerns, movies, series. You just see it all the time, seems like. And I don't know, maybe it's considered to be cooler. It looks cooler with the lever and the falling block and everything. I don't know. Of course, that one looks cooler because it's got that nice finish. Most of the Sharps didn't have all that. They look more like this. I've had a couple of the 1874 models, reproductions, and they really look kind of like this. They're kind of plain unless you dress them up with something or have nickel plating or whatever you might want to do. So anyway, these things, they were prolific. Another reason, besides the movies, is that they were not featured in is just the fact that so many of these went overseas. It's just amazing if you read about them. This gun has been used all around the planet in various formats, lengths, and everything. Gosh, when I read that, Sweden, Denmark adopted it in, I think, '67. And some of the calibers and cartridges I'd never even heard of, but around the planet in various chamberings, this was, I think, Sweden's official, this was their military rifle from about 67 to 90, mid-90s, 1890s we're talking here, 1867, 1890s, do I need to tell you that? Until I think they went with the Swedish Mauser I like so much, you know, the 6.55, the 55. And Denmark, and oh man, where else? Mexico, Egypt, Argentina, and even the British Navy bought a bunch of these things during World War I read. I mean, they're just used all over the place if you read about them, because they're strong, they're sturdy, they're simple. You didn't have a lot of trouble with them. Generally speaking, they were pretty trouble-free. Now, they weren't perfect. I think I read that sometimes a firing pin could give you a little issue here and there. Some people don't consider them as safe because you notice how you load it. I'll go ahead and shoot it again. Can I shoot it? Thank you. I'm going to cock it. I'll just go ahead and get my ears on. So if I'm screaming at you, you'll know why. Because you have to cock it, and then you pull back the breech block like that. All right. And I think I have a handy dandy round right here in my pocket. So I'll put that in there. You push that forward, and it's cocked. Of course, so is a bolt action and a lot of others. There's just no other external safety other than keeping your finger off the darn trigger until you're ready to fire. Okay. And I had read that there were some variations of it made where some militaries, I forgot which ones, but once you loaded it, the hammer would fall to half cock, and there were some measures taken in some variations of it. But as long as you're careful, you know, you don't load it till you're ready to shoot the thing, you're okay. Of course, you could put a round in, and I don't know, again, I'm not an expert on these, but maybe you, if you're going to carry it correctly, not have it tilted upward, I guess you could carry it like that. Or would that be unsafe? I don't know if that'd be a little safer. I guess it'd be a little safer, yeah, because you're not going to hit the firing pin. And I noticed on this one, I don't know about the originals, but the trigger won't pull, so I guess that'd be kind of a safety. Like with the old break action shotguns, you know, if you're out hunting rabbits in the field, a lot of people would carry it with the shotgun, the ammo in the shotgun. It's loaded, but it'd be broken in half and just carry it like that. And then if they need to shoot it, put it back together and fire. I don't know, just came to me on the fly there. But anyway, that's how it loads. And the rifle was mainly designed to shoot clay pots, like that one right there. See? And then what you did was you work on your speed load, you grab another one out of your pocket, close her up, shoot again. Oh man, these are sweet. This one's 45-70, did I tell you that? So obviously in a rifle like this, I would want it, as you know, in a caliber like 45-70, something that a classic cartridge and readily available. Why don't we just shoot something that'll go blow up here? Oh! Wow, disintegrated watermelon.